Alrighty, my loves. This is going to be I don't unbox and tutorial of the Bond Crafters casting powder. They sent me 2.2 pounds or 1 kilogram. It says it's ultra white, bubble free, smooth and fine, and fast casting. And it's very heavy. So in this casting powder kit, you will get 3 of their water-based colorants. One's green, one's yellow, and one is blue. A stir stick and 2 gloves, some 1 sheet of sandpaper for wet sanding, and you have your instructional manual here. If I can figure out how to open it. Okay, this casting powder is an environmentally friendly compound derived from natural material and formulated to activate the curing process with just the right amount of water. It is a series of gypsum hand powdered material cured under room temperature condition with better leveling, excellent defoaming, good hardness, and simple operation. Specialized in coasters, this is for the application, sculptures, figurines, flower pots, trinket plates, handcrafts, and other various handicrafts. Now this is a very intricate mold here that they did. And see those petals? I wonder if that will really work like that. Advantages: can make handcrafts of various shapes and styles according to your preference. Safe for children under use of adult supervision. Environmentally friendly. Gypsum is a natural material, non-toxic and harmless, and the waste can be recycled. Fast curing, easy to take off when using the mold to make. The finished product has a smooth, delicate surface, hard texture, not easy to get plastered, and have a long service life. Okay, suggestions before use. Make sure your containers and molds are clean and free of impurities. I have a brand new mold from Miss Nielsen that we're going to be using today. During the production process, take care to avoid plaster powder and water splashing in the eyes. Rinse with water and seek medical condition immediately. Accurate measurements. The ratio of gypsum powder and water is 10 to 3. So 10 parts powder to 3 parts water. And it has great influence on the quality of the finished product, so please make sure measure correctly. Mix well and evenly to avoid excess bubbles and lumps. Wait until the gypsum is completely solidified before demolding to avoid damaging the finished product. So I do have my scale out. Use electric scale, accurate measure the ratio of gypsum powder to water. The general recommendation is 100 to 30 powder water, or 10 to 3. The exact ratio can be adjusted according to the density of the powder and the desired hardness. Pour water into the container, then slowly add your casting powder, stirring as you add until well mixed. Can be combined with different pigments such as mica. Oops, I turned it on. Such as mica, glitter, quartz, sand, and gold leaf during the mixing stage. If you want vibrant colors, water-based acrylic paints work best. If you want pastel colors, mica powders are perfect. So yeah, now they don't mention alcohol inks, but I have used it before where I put the inks on the mold and then poured it over it. It looks gorgeous. We're not going to do that today. Due to the rapid curing characteristics of gypsum powder, there is a 3 to 5 minute operation time after mixing. Pour the mixed gypsum liquid into the silicone mold quickly. Be careful to avoid leaving air holes. Gently vibrate the mold to dislodge excess air bubbles so that the plaster solution fills the mold more tightly. So tap it a little bit. Get all them air bubble pockets out. Wait 30 minutes to demold. 2 hours can be completely cured. The accessory sandpaper can be used to sand the uneven edges. For daily use, it can be placed in a ventilated place for 2 days. I guess to make sure it's completely and utterly cured out. You can also use paintbrush to color the finished product. If necessary, seal a layer of protective paint on the surface to increase the gloss and durability. So this is just question, what is the difference between handmade plaster and common powder, all that good stuff. But yeah, we're just going to jump on in here. I have my water. They provide you with some, well, 2 cups, a scoop, another stick, and some of these little itty bitty ones. Oh Lord, the cups are stuck together. Okay, I popped it loose. Okay, we only need 1 cup. They only give you 2. But that's okay. Usually we have cups. We have our scoop. Now this is a 3-to-1. So what I'm going to do is we're going to be doing this mold for Miss Nilsa. Now, one thing I want to do is I'm going to put some powder on this heart. And I'm going to use actually one of these today. You know, let's use Golden Pavilion. Yes, we're going to, where's my, I thought I had my little application brush out here, but apparently that's a no. I apparently do not have it. Okay. I must have put it away. Alright, so I am going to just paint the heart in this Golden Pavilion. Now, that's the only thing we're doing this today except for pouring our plaster. Because tomorrow, we're going to do another review on a product for some markers from Shutter Art. And we're going to paint everything but this heart. Oh my gosh, the powder is flying. You know what? That's okay. That just means we'll have a little bit of accent. Right, you guys? Or... Now, a little bit of this powder goes such a long way, as you can see. But I just wanted to see how this powder would do in some of this casting powder here. And hey, it's most likely going to be gorgeous. Now, tomorrow we will be, once this is nice and cured, we will be actually painting this. Well, we should just go over it lightly, coming out like this. Yeah, just on some of the parts. Yeah. Not all of them, but just some of them, like the heart is radiating out. You probably won't even see it, but let's just see. And I'm not putting my brush in anything. I'm just using what is on here and getting it on these little high points. Now, like I said, we might not even see this. I have no clue. Alright, and that I did get the mold good. Yes, I did. And that's the Golden Pavilion. I'm hoping it's a goldeny red. So, alright, so we have this. Now, I have my... Well, oops. I'm making a mess already. Thank God that was not open. Okay, so I'm going to move what I'm not going to use, which is gloves. We don't need gloves for this. But I will, need gloves for mixing some resin because I have 4 more turtles mixed up over here. And we'll go over that once I get this poured. Now, let's see here. You know, I kind of want to do like a little turtle or something. We're going to do this little booger here. And it's got a lot of that crystal in it. So we're going to see how that goes. I'm going to just put if I have any extra, I'm going to make up some. And I'm going to put some of this in it. So we'll see how that works. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to get our water in the cup like they suggest. Now it's 3-to-1. I mean 3-to-1. 10-to-1. So, let me Go on and turn on my scale here. I know y'all might not be able to see it. It is a little messed up. So that cup weighs about 0.4 ounces. So it's not even an ounce. Oh, wait a minute. I've got it on pounds and ounces for shipping. Let me put it on ounces. Okay. 0.4 ounces is that cup. So tar it out. We're going to put, let's see, 3 ounces of water in. Which is actually coming up to 3 ounces on here. Oh, yep. It's literally on the 3 and it's 3.1 right there. So that's cool. I hope I got enough room in this cup. Oh boy. I ain't thought about that. Okay. So our casting powder, it's like it's an aluminum bag here. Rip off this, oh well, that didn't rip off well, now did it? I'll get it together in a moment. Okay, I'm going to move the mold so it doesn't get powder. And I'm going to use my little, brush, my mica powder brush here. Get that off of there. And I am going to use, now this looks like cake flour or flour. And we're just, you know what, let me move this over here a little bit so we can see a little better. I'm going to, oops, drop it. I'm going to put in some powder. Okay, we need, oh shoot, why did I tar that out? Dadgummit. Anyway, we were at 3, so we needed at 13. I'm going to just go ahead and stir that up real quick. Oh, we might not have a big enough cup here. Alright, we're at 6. We need it at 13. We're at almost, well, we're at 8 now. Nine. I'm going to give it a little stir. We're at 11 ounces now. They should have answered the phone when I called Tiny. I'll call her back once we get done. Okay, so I got that mixed up a little bit. I want to mix as I go so it doesn't get all stuck in one spot there. So we're at 11. We need 13. 12.5, so we need just a little bit more. 7, no, 12.8. Oh, we're at 13.1, so that's actually pretty darn close enough for me. So we're going to go on and, oh gosh, that is some heavy stuff. I'm going to mush it out the way. I'm going to push it out the way. Ooh, that's stiff. Now, if you find it too stiff, I can always drip a little bit water in. But that's why you want to stir with with every scoop you put in, or at least every 2 scoops. Stir this bad boy up. Let me wipe this off a little bit. Get everything off of here. Go on and get my mold right here. Now, oh yeah, there's some at the bottom here. Make sure you stir it and scrape the sides really good, because see, it's still a little watery here. Now, you don't put this in the vacuum chamber. So yeah, but you can't beat your cup to bring up the bubbles, but you want to make sure it's stirred up well, because the heaviness is going to sink toward this bottom. It is kind of liquidy. It's a little more liquidier than pancake mix, in my opinion. Stir it up. You do have 3 to 4 minutes to work with it and stir it and all that good stuff. It is liquidy. But I went by the suggestions, so, and usually I kind of like it a little liquidy, so, because it will get into these little pores a little bit easier here. I'm just trying to make sure I scrape this bottom really good and get this powder brought up to the top. and working with it. Like I said, 3 to 4 minutes, I believe it said, but that's plenty of time. You want to make sure you get all the lumps and bumps out of it. All right, I'm going to tap it a little bit there. And I am going to go on and move this stick out of my way. All right. So far, I don't see too much popping up, so we're just going to slowly pour this in. Now, this is very intricate, so we're going to actually be able to see how this does. Oh, look, the little perfect heart. Thank you, Miss Nielsa, for the mold. All right, let's get this to pouring in. I'm going to just let it go naturally where it wants to go. And pray that all these little indentations get filled up. All right, I'm going to stop right there real quick, and I'm going to just tap it around. Oops, and not make a mess, please, Sheila. Like I said, it's watery. Oh, I made a little mess. That's okay, because we got plenty made up. Okay, so I kind of got it jiggled around here. I'm going to continue filling her up until we get her where we want her. And also, I want to see how well this does with the little intricate pieces as well. Because look how it's just flowing in nicely. So it's not like it's not flowing nicely. It's getting into every little crevice. I really didn't want to get it everywhere, but I kind of am. Alright, I'm going to stop there. Oh my gosh, why is it so hard to get just one little cup out of here? Somebody tell me. Alright, I know I don't need that much. I'm going to need another mold, you guys. Because we still have 3 ounces left. I want it green for this little... Oh, wait a minute. We still got some thinging to do here. Hold on. Oh, man. Where is a little pointy? I need a pointy thingy-majiggery. Okay, so I need to get this down in here. I don't know how well this is going to work with these little filigrees, but you know what? I probably will back it in some resin because I think that will stabilize it. Okay. I do want to clean these off because I do not want to have to worry about those little pieces there. Okay. Non-toxic. So that's awesome. I could get my fingers in it. It's just natural product. Alright, see where the little joint's at? I'm going to actually put some UV resin, or yeah, I'm going to put some UV resin on this. On these little ones so they don't crack off when we unmold it. Because I think that will be my safest bet there. Okay, do I have every little nook and cranny? No, I do not. I really want to make sure it's in all these points. It almost looks like a butterfly, but it's wings. And like I said, all these little points here, I'm going to put some UV resin. Okay, now this is like water-based paint, I believe. I'm going to put some... Ooh, that actually looks kind of cool. I wonder if we can marble it. Yeah, I bet you we can. Let's marble us a turtle, you guys. Oh, I bet you that's going to look really pretty marbled. It's starting to thicken up for me, so I need to move it. As you can see, it is getting thick. So we have a marbled turtle. Let me go on in. Oh yeah, it is thickening up, babies. Alright, let me get this in here. Alright. That's good. Oh gracious, where's that mold I just had? Alright, come here, little mama. We don't have red, do we? Okay, well. Oh my gosh, it's done cured in the cup. I wonder if we could, oh, I just put green in it. I wonder if we could add a tad bit of water and solidify it again. Just a tad. I stuck my hand in there. Yeah, it's coming, it's bringing it back. Add you a little bit more water to it. Just a wee bit. Yep, there we go, loves. If it starts to thicken up, just drizzle a little bit of water. I'm going to put this in this mold. And I think it'll be enough to do the top. I'm going to try to beat it in there, even if it's coming out. All right, let's get the rest of this in here. This will be enough to do this one. Thank you, Jesus. You know, I don't know why I thought that I was going to make up basically almost 10 ounces and put in that one. Okay. The only problem I see is I may have a bubble. Yep, it's right there. All right, I think I may have just gotten him out. Thank you, Lord. Let me see here. Yeah, because it's starting to thicken up really well. So I need to get the rest of this in here so it can flatten out. And I'm making a mess, but it's non-toxic. Thank you, Lord. We're just going to go on and sweep this in here. Now I'm going to beat him around a little bit to level him out. If I have to, I can fill it up with some resin, but it looks like it is pretty good. It might need a little resin on it. Oh, he's not that good. I'm going to flatten him down a little bit with my fingers here because he was sticking up a little bit there. Okay, so we've got everything. Okay, yeah, that cures pretty quickly there. I know I'm spraying alcohol on it. Don't judge me. All right, so did I put the top on that? Yes, I did. This is some good stuff. Yeah. It just splashed at me. Look at it. All right, I'm going to go. I am going to actually go wash up my hands because I still need to mix up 2 ounces of resin for our turtles. So let me come right back. I hope I got this really good to where it's not gonna cause a problem there. Oops. Okay, let me go wash up, turn that off. We don't need that. I'll be right back to get the resin for the little Alright, I need baby wipe. I need to refill the paper towel holder over there. Yep, I surely do. Alright, got that cleaned off. I'm gonna need another baby wipe because I'm making a mess. That one. This cleaned off. That cleaned off. I can put this back. I need another baby wipe. Or two. Oops, it's stuck. That goes. Stupid baby wipe. Okay, what else do I need to clean? This one. And then the only thing I have left to clean is the paddle. Almost forgot about you over here, buddy. Going to get you cleaned off. There we go, buddy. And now clean this cup off. I had to get another roll of paper towels too. All right, let's get to moving here. What do I need to move? I need to move all these powders, and I'm going to just put them in a roll here. Yep, Gara, and then Okinawa Sunset. Those put right there, and then Golden Pavilion was in that. I need to move this. Need to move this. Move that. Move the casting powder and the water. In some kind of way, I got something on me. Don't know how. Gordon, leave my drill alone.